Christmas, I got Mario Strikers Battle League. It was the one Mario sports game for the Switch that I hadn't owned yet, and it's surprisingly better than what everyone said. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's good, but while it may be the worst Mario Strikers game, it's not the worst game ever. And plus, playing the game after all the content has already been released has definitely helped out any complaints I would have had for the lack of content beforehand. But while the chaos being toned down is sad, the previous sidekicks you could add being replaced with everyone being a captain sadly screwed some more obscure Mario characters from getting in the game, the thing that saddened me most was the seemingly disappearance of unique character themes for whenever they scored. Now, I know they still exist, but they're all the same sort of guitar riff music, no switch up of genres or anything like that, so they just end up all seeming the same. So I decided to go back and jam out to some Mario Strikers charged themes, and had the amazing idea to rank every character theme in the game from worst to best. All 12 captains and 8 sidekicks will be ranked for a total of 20 themes. The captains have both winning and losing themes, whereas sidekicks only have a winning theme. And in the end, I'll show you where everyone would rank in a tier list. But with that out of the way, let's begin. Also, disclaimer, I own this game legally, but because I don't want to suffer with these things and have to swing them around like a fucking roller coaster, I am not playing on any sort of software unauthorized by Nintendo whatsoever. No way! I'm a good saint. Also, these are all my opinions, and my music taste is dog shit. Let's begin. Number 20. Number 20 is Boo. Yeah, might as well get this out of the way first. Boo is easily the worst theme in the game for multiple reasons. The carnival music doesn't fit him whatsoever, and on top of that, it's pretty mediocre. Now, I'm no carnival music connoisseur, but this is pretty mid. Thankfully, I don't really have to hear it much because I'm fucking awful at Boo, but when I do, I don't really care for it. Now, maybe they were trying to play into the fact that Boo is portrayed as flying around and having fun, and plus he's a soccer player with no legs, so they wanted him to have a silly theme. In that department, they easily succeeded. But I doubt that 99% of this game's player base is busy looking into the philosophical meanings and symbolisms of a Mario sports game released on the Nintendo Wii. Number 19. Donkey Kong has always had a huge variety of theme songs, from the swingin' jazz of the Donkey Kong Country series all the way to the DK rap. The Donkey has always had a plethora of great themes to jam out to. However, this one just ain't it, pal. Donkey Kong's theme in this game is perfectly fitting, being really loud, banging jungle drums that just hit you with the feeling that you're in the middle of the jungle and the head honcho isn't fucking around. The reason it is so low is that there isn't anything else to the song. It's the same drum beat pattern with little other instrumentation and gets repetitive really quickly. In game, this is fine as you'll only ever hear like 10 seconds of each song max, but compared to the other songs which go above and beyond and have way more depth, this song is best described as the most shallow part of a wave pool. Fun for a little bit, but you very quickly want to jump into the deeper water. Number 18. Yoshi is always that one character in a series. You know, the one character who's always a ray of sunshine no matter where he is. Hell, even in the Subspace Emissary, he was introduced as adorably sleeping in the forest. Such a bright, happy character. Makes sense that his theme is just as bright as happy. His theme in this game is pretty good. However, it's just a little too happy. In the same game where you can brutally tackle opponents into highly electric fencing and brutally freeze them and send flaming balls of hell at them, this song just doesn't fit this game whatsoever, even if it fits Yoshi. Now, if this was a Yoshi Island game, hell yeah, but it feels like a song from a different game, not a Mario Strikers game, which is why it is so low down. Number 17. This is around the part of the list where most of my complaints only boil down to one thing. The thing for Monty Mole is that there really isn't anything to complain about. Monty Mole is a decent character and is often overlooked, so giving him a good theme and the longest theme out of all the sidekicks is great. The quick, jumpy nature fits perfectly well with his character. The only reason why it's 17 is that there isn't anything to talk about. It's a fine song, just that's it. Nothing about it is special or all too memorable or even bad. It's just a theme song, and sadly, that's the best way to describe it. Number 16. Poor Mario. He's the mascot of Nintendo. You play as him in all the games. He's perfect. yet, whenever you can play as anyone else, everyone ditches him. In Smash, Mario Kart, and even here in Mario Strikers. Probably because he's just so basic. His theme is a pretty generic rock theme, some good instrumentation, but it's just so forgettable and repetitive. His losing theme is actually different, being the main menu's title theme, but that's the only memorable thing, being the sudden jump in genre from rock to orchestral. Overall, his theme is just bland and boring, but nothing too terrible. No wonder he's a balanced class character. Number 15. Well, time to talk about more than likely the most listened to theme in this entire game, only because Hammer Bros is the most busted thing in existence, only rivaled by Brawl Meta Knight. His theme is slightly better than Mario's, having a bit of build-up and some decent sounding trumpets, but is overall short, forgettable, but ultimately harmless. I really don't know what to say. The middle portion is always the hardest to talk about because they're also similar in their complaints and insults. Bland, boring, forgettable. Kinda like Roscoe Plush videos. Number 14. Daisy is the undisputed best Mario princess. Fight me, Rosalina Simps. But her theme isn't as great as her. Overall, it's pretty good, and has a really decent guitar. The synth at the beginning is a great touch, and the punk rock aesthetic her theme has is perfectly fitting for her. It gets across the rugged, rebellious teen vibe, which fits Daisy well besides for the teen part. This theme is great. It's only not higher because the other themes in this game are just better. Number 13. Hell yeah, Repulse if you're a true boner! Dry Bone's theme is a slap, sadly only being held down by its short length being less than a minute and not really doing much. But what it does already is great. Giving Dry Bones a castle-level vibe with the organ and orchestra in the background perfectly fits them, and the hip-hop record scratching and beat also fits as their special in the game is an electric ball. It perfectly encapsulates why people love them. Creepy, catchy, yet underutilized. Number 12. I'm being 100% honest with my conspiracy theory here. Someone at Next Level Games got high, tried typing in Diddy Kong on Google, and got Buddhism somehow, and decided, fuck it, Diddy Kong is an Indian Buddhist. I'm not shitting you. They gave this fucker a so stereotypical theme that parts of it were reused for Great Tiger's theme in Punch-Out Wii. It's a slapping theme, but it is just so out of the place for Diddy Kong. Like, what the hell were they on here? Number 11. I'm gonna play this theme for 5 seconds unless you guess who it belongs to. If you guessed Luigi, you'd be wrong. Waluigi is the answer. This theme somehow goes around from not fitting Waluigi whatsoever to being perfect for him. The chaotic nature of the banjo and the intense rapid BPM makes this the fastest song in the game on a technical level. And when thinking of the absolute troll Waluigi is, having the chaotic fast troll character have a chaotic fast joke theme is absolutely perfect for him. This is the only time a theme song with a banjo has sounded good. That's right, eat your heart out, Hamilton's the room where it happens. Number 10. Never would I thought that me, at almost 17 years of age, would think this borderline lullaby with a techno beat would go so hard, but here we are. Birdo is one of those sleeper characters. One where you think, oh, they chose Birdo. No way she'll do anything, and then Birdo wipes the floor with the second most busted move in the game, and some extremely fast movements for a power type. And because of that, you'll be hearing this theme a lot. But it's worth it because it slaps hard. While it may not be the best theme in the game, it's still really good for what it is, and is definitely a good sign for the halfway point of our list. Number 9. This theme is only so high, not because it sounds good, but because it fits the character so unbelievably well and is genuinely the funniest thing you will hear. Wario having a loud-ass tuba accompanied by accordions on all sides makes this a loud, crude, and banging theme song. It has a marching band kind of rhythm too. In fact, with the drum in the background, it sounds like a polka band followed an 18th century British army out to war and accompanied some dark, relieving polka. Weird-ass scenario, hell yes. Funny as hell to imagine, also yes. Best part is that when Wario's the home captain and falls, he sings along to the song. Such an egotistical bastard. Wario's the best thing to come out of video games ever. Number 8. So you made it to the end of the game story mode, and about to fight the champion of the Striker Cup. Next thing you know, you're ready for a hell of a final fight, and this is all you hear. Petey's theme is absolutely incredible, banging and relaxing. Reggae being the theme for the game's final boss is one of the most random things they could have done, but they did it to absolute perfection. Hell, this theme even gives off some resort vibes, fitting as PD debuted in Super Mario Sunshine. Also, thanks to a YouTube comment, I can no longer find for pointing this out, but they gave a plant who comes out of a pipe reggae music. And where does reggae music originate from? Jamaica, added in the dopey manner of PD during the matches, and yep, this game was the first one to feature weed in any capacity. Number 7, the most mysterious Mario character. His true identity remains an enigma. However, he's fucking great at soccer. Shy Guy's theme is a bop. It gives off this news report theme vibe, even accompanied by police sirens in the background, like he's a criminal on the run. Shy Guy is one of the most beloved Mario characters, and it's not hard to see why, especially when they give him such a great theme song. I may want to go on the run from the police and hide my true identity for ages. Number 6. Club raves. Such a wild place and time. I should know, I don't get invited to parties, but I can imagine what it sounds like. Peach's theme fucking slaps, sounding more like something out of Jet Set Radio than a Mario game with its funky bassline, switch-up mid-song, overlaying theme, and constant unrelenting beat. Perfect for a pretty princess like Peach. The song switches so much, but it always sounds great. From jammin' and regal, to dramatic and mysterious, to calmer, to more hip-hop. Her theme jumps around and never stops, but you can just tell. The composers had fun with her theme song. Number 5, the second to last sidekick theme, and god does it slap. I think it's funny that one of the best sidekicks got a really forgettable, boring theme, but one of the worst ones has the 5th best in the game. Koopa's theme sounds like the instrumental to a 90s Eurodance song, with its groovy beat, constant melody, and overall, it's just general presentation. I don't know what it is. There isn't a lot to the song, but it's just a guilty pleasure of mine that I just can't get enough of. Number 4. Okay. Who's the only sidekick left then? Oh my god! This is amazing! That piano, it's great! The bass line sounds great. Everything is just, it's so good. Who does this belong to? Who does this belong to? What the actual fuck? Toad, the, in my opinion, worst sidekick in the game, has the best sidekick theme in the game. How does this little shit have such a good theme? I am so mad and angry and like, this is so fucking good! It has to belong to a character that is garbage and is a detriment to me whenever I play, so I'll never hear it in game. Ah! Fuck my life! Fuck this theme! Video's fucking over! Oh hey, you still there? Good. Hopefully you didn't think the video was actually over or anything. Because now we're about to go over the top 3, baby! These 3 themes fucking slap so hard, they make what my dad did to me look like child's play. For all intents and purposes, that was a joke. My father's never put a finger on me. He put a belt on my ass. Anyways, the 3rd best theme in the game. Bowser Jr.'s theme is the most insane, confusing, yet genuine banger of a theme I could think of. Yet it fits perfectly. Junior is a rebellious little shit who fights alongside his father, but also often by himself. They gave him a Wild West rock theme. I get the correlation, it actually makes a lot of sense. Junior is a lone ranger almost, having his own boss fights and theme separate from his dad and the Koopalings. So giving him this lone cowboy theme, along with some surfer rock elements to get across that he's a dickbag, makes the theme not only sound good, but thematically perfect for Bowser Jr. and is just another reason why I made him. Number 2. The one game where the typical final boss isn't the final boss. They give him the most badass, genuinely terrifying theme in the game. This theme screams, you are going to get your shit kicked in, and he won't stop until the game's over. Bowser has giant metal claws, is the second biggest character, and when he's losing, his theme becomes more of a war march to tell you he is done taking your shit. It's pure industrial metal in the best kind, as the guitars wail out in high notes against the overall deepness of the bass, seeming like a scream of intimidation in a sea of darkness. Am I counteracting what I said with Boo about how no one looks deep into Mario Strikers themes? I know, but like, how can I not with one of the best Mario soundtracks ever? It is time. Number 1. Or should I say, Numero uno. Luigi has the best theme in the game, and arguably one of the best songs in any Mario game. You can take your Gusty Garden Galaxies, your N64 Rainbow Roads, and World 1-1s and throw them away because Luigi's theme blows them all out of the water. I don't even care that Hispanic dance music doesn't fit him. The song slaps so genuinely hard that I could fucking care less. The trumpets blaring are the stuff of legend. The clapping along to the beat gets you in the rhythm. And the piano accompanying the song symbolizes everyone helping Luigi make it this far. The song is the stuff of legend. It makes me want to dance, put on a cowboy hat, and do the robot, or even go, oh yeah, Luigi time. Because yes, it is Luigi. It's your time to shine. Luigi is #1. Also, I forgot to write a thing in the script for the tier list, and I'm just realizing this at almost 1 in the morning after I'm in the middle of editing this. So here's the tier list. It's the same ranking as in the video. It's just that these tiers basically sum it up better than I did because I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's it. I forgot I had these on here. Oh no.